All right, Felipe, what do you say? I gotta talk to my wife first.
Perfect. What time does your wife get home, Luis?
Okay. What time does your wife get home? She gets home at 5 o'clock.
Wonderful. Then let's do this. Why don't you talk with your wife, and then I'll follow up with you at 6 o'clock.
Okay, great. Denise, what do you got? I gotta talk to my wife first. Sounds like a good idea, but I gotta talk to my wife first.
That's amazing. Great. I'd love to speak to your wife as well. What time can we meet after you speak to her? 6 or 7 better?
Okay, love it. Ricardo, I gotta talk to my wife first.
That's great, and I respect that, Luis. What do you think your wife would say if you told her you met a professional agent that sold a house right next to you, and he's willing to sell yours as well?
I like that one. Wait. I like that one. That's good stuff. Okay, so say it again so everybody can hear it.
I respect that, Luis. And what do you think your wife would say if you told her you met a professional agent that sold the house right down from you, and he wants to meet with you to do the same for your house?
Great. And you can even listen. You can even delete the professional agent. You can say, what will you say? What will you think your wife would say if you had a meeting with an agent that sold a house right around you, right? So it's about coming from power all the time. Maria, what will you say? I gotta talk to my wife first.
Hi, Luis. Yeah, I would love to also talk to your wife. At what time does she get home?
She's home usually around 6.
Okay, perfect. So I can give you a call back around 6:30. Does that sound good?
Sure, you can call me, but let me talk to her first, and then I'll get back to you.
Okay, talk to her first, and then can I follow up with you tomorrow morning?
You
Is
may.
tomorrow morning at 9?
You may, but remember, we don't want to ask, can I?
Yes.
Right? Can I is a yes and no question. Can I follow up with you tomorrow is no. I'll call you, Maria. Okay? Instead of saying, can I, just say, I will follow up with you tomorrow at this time. Okay? At 9:30. Talk to you soon, and blah, blah, blah. Just assume the sale all the time. Okay, let's change the objection. So, Hector, what do you say to somebody that says, I think right now the market, I'm waiting because I think it's going to be changing, and I think prices are coming down. So, maybe I'll look into buying around December.
Well, Louis, we can certainly talk about buying in December, but I'm curious, what exactly are you going to do until then?
Hector, I'm just going to do nothing. I'm going to just wait until December.
Are you currently renting?
I am renting.
How much are you spending on rent every month?
$3,500.
So that's $3,500 every single month that you're going to give to someone else to put on the equity of their home.
Yeah, but Hector, what if I can get a way cheaper property in December?
Well, this certainly is possible, but it's also possible the prices go the other way around. There's no way to know that. And are you simply going to throw away money for certain on the chance that you might be able to get a better deal?
That is a chance I'm willing to take. All right, guys, I'm going somewhere, and nobody, and Hector didn't go there. So Ricardo, or let's see, Maria, Indira, what do you say? Ariana, what do you say?
Homes historically go up.
Okay, great. Guys, give me some data. You should know some
Louis,
data.
what if I found you your dream home and with the rent that you're paying now, would you put an offer on it?
Okay, what's happening with the market? Please educate me, Indira.
And I struggle with that one. Louis, do you know that that the market is currently shifting and we're headed towards the buyer's market? That's the only thing that I can think of.
Okay, guys, give me some data. Does anybody know the data?
Can I try and give a shot at it?
Yes.
Look, Luis, on top of you giving equity to someone else by renting a home, did you know that historically homes appreciate?
You just froze. This is what happened on Zoom, but it's good because everybody's here. Okay, Ariana, what will you say? What will you say? Sorry. You froze.
I froze?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did actually me or the phone?
I don't know. The phone, I guess.
Your connection froze.
Oh yeah, that doesn't count.
Okay, so stop moving maybe, and then say it.
Okay. Homes historically go up 5 to 6%, and on top of that, if you invest in a home now, you actually come off on top because inflation. Bang! I felt that.
Okay, that's it. This is what I'm saying, right? Guys, this is gonna happen all the time. There's a lot of people right now, a lot of buyers that are just waiting and waiting because the market is coming down. Please give me some statistics between last month and the month before. What happened? What's happening right now with inventory?
The prices are leveling.
Leveling, okay. What's happening with offers? Are offers right now as aggressive as they were before?
No.
The opportunity to put in an
They're not.
offer and
Isn't
get it
that,
accepted.
there you go. Isn't that an opportunity for a buyer to buy something? Now, do we see that prices are coming down? I'm talking about prices, not listing prices, but prices coming down. Is there any indication that prices in Miami-Dade County are coming
No,
down?
because we don't have a lot of houses.
Of course not. There's still very little inventory. How much inventory do we have right now on the market? How many months of inventory do we have on the market?
2.9.
2.9. Less than 3 months. What's an average healthy months on market for a healthy market?
5 to 6.
5 to 6. We got a ways to go. We got a ways to go. So this buyer that is waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, right? We know that we went from 2.2 months to 2.9 months, and it's been like forever. It's been like 7 months, 8 months to even get there. Now, I'm not saying that we might not go to, 3 months, 3.5 months, 4 months. That's still a market for a seller. It's not even 5 to 6 months. So we don't have a lot of inventory, guys. And what the opportunity for a buyer right now is that the time right now is to be able to negotiate, to be able to get still a very decent rate and go under contract. So somebody's like waiting and waiting and waiting and say, hey, look, John, if I find you a property you absolutely fall in love with, will you consider putting an offer on it? And will you consider negotiating it? Allowing me to negotiate it for you. If we find something you really love, can we at least start negotiating it? And the reason is because right now you may be able to get a better deal than you can think about.
I want to say something about it, that it's the way the market is shifting. I had an open house on Saturday. I was talking to Christina today, and I said, Christine, I had 35 people in my open house. I never experienced that because I leveled my prices. My prices went leveled up, and we were looking at that.
What was your price point there?
I was in 810, and we went down to 750, and in 750, and you know what? I had 35 people in my open house. I already have 3 offers.
Now watch this. You had it in the market for 8 something. What is the property worth? What is the value of the property?
750, and it's going to sell for 750.
Okay, there you go. So if you become more aggressive in your asking prices, you're gonna have 30 people lined up. But the ones that are not being lined up are the ones that are asking numbers that don't make any sense. Okay? And those are the ones that are sitting on the market. All right, guys, we're gonna do this. I want you all to practice what you want. You're gonna go in different rooms. I'm gonna give you some feedbacks, but I want you to practice what you want, both the buyer side and the seller side, farming, whatever you gotta practice, friendly calls, whatever. But please, look at your energy, look at your tonality, and make sure that you are leading somebody to hopefully whatever is best for them. Okay? Always don't push anybody a sale that they don't need to have. But if they're in the fence, they're not sure they want to buy, they're not sure if it's the right time, you've got to have really good conversations with these people. Okay? So, give me 1 second here. Moraleja. No, that's not it. Wait.
Who's else en la moraleja?
Okay, here it goes. Why is this happening?
Porque tienes que...
No, but normalmente it's so easy.
En opciones. Ajá, no.
Sí, pero normalmente.
No. Ya están todos en el...
Yeah. All right, so guys, let's do it. Go for it.
Ahora en Google Meet también se pueden hacer salas, ¿no?
Sí.
Okay, guys. So Indira is here, Maria is here, and Ricardo is here. Can you all do it? Well, I know that Maria and Ricardo are in the same room, but India, you could do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So go for it. I'll be back. So.
Okay, it was great. We
Recording in
spoke last
progress.
week.
So now what I like to do is I go into the rooms and then I give them feedback. So I kind of let them do it, and then I just give them feedback on what they're doing.
Are all of them in the market center right now?
No, not all.
No? Okay. And what do you use Zoom with the people that are right now in the market center instead of face to face?
Because it's very hard. Number one, these are calls. So we're practicing calls.
Mm-hmm.
So these are all calls.
Mm-hmm.
And so regardless, Zoom works for calls. If we're making calls.
Okay.
But in person, it's hard to get in person and Zoom together.
Yeah, híbrido.
So we just all do it on Zoom because now anybody can be anywhere and it works.
Okay.
And so we used to do it in person, but after COVID, this gets more people.
So I'd love to come by
involved,
and just speak to you.
but you have to make sure that you're really good at this.
And what we can do for you.
Because you have to get them engaged.
Yeah.
They have to be having fun.
Mm-hmm.
They have to, but really you're practicing a call. So Zoom as a call works very well. When we do our listing presentations and buyer presentations, those have to be in person.
Yeah.
I never do it on Zoom.
Yeah.
We do it in person. So yesterday we had it at 1 o'clock, we did it in person.
Save on the commission. But here's what I propose. If I can come over and just show you how we sell homes and make the
And what I
commission
tell
an
them is,
investment for you,
since it's a
and show
call,
you, and if you, if
they
it
don't
works
even
for you,
have to
if it
look at
doesn't,
each
no
other.
strings attached.
They have
but,
to listen to each
it
other.
only take
And
me
they can
20
read the
minutes.
script.
That's
They
something
can
you'd be
have the
interested in.
script in front of them.
Yeah.
And how are you gonna do that?
That's why I'd love to meet you.
And do you
Is tomorrow
practice,
good at 3
since
o'clock,
COVID,
or
do
is
you
Thursday
practice an online, I mean, by Google Meet or by Zoom, appointment, listing appointment?
No.
No.
No. An appointment always has to be in
Oh, you don't see,
person.
and that's why I'd
And
love to meet you.
very
so I
rarely
can
do we do
just show
something
you what
on
the value,
Zoom,
what I can bring, what value we do bring
unless
to you.
they're
And
not
I'm sure
here.
you
Yeah,
can
because
understand
And they're in
that
a
lot of
different, like,
agents
location.
You are in Miami, so
But show
sometimes
me
the
how
owner
it's a lot different.
is living
somewhere
in
else.
another country.
But we don't, the conversation is the same. The only difference is that we do it digitally, as in like we're showing the
The presentation and the listing presentation.
Yeah, but we practice it in person.
Mhm.
They can just grab that same information and just do it on Zoom.
But we have
You're right,
we
we
have,
don't know each other, I know you're selling it for sale by
we have
owners,
seen
that's
that
why I would
a
love
lot of
to meet
agents
you, introduce
don't
myself, show you how
use
we
very
work,
well
and,
Google Meet or Zoom in order to make a proper listing presentation.
Yeah.
bring you a buyer. And I'd love
It's
to
not
bring you a
easy
buyer, but
because
I'd
you
love
have to
bring you
be
some offers.
excited.
So,
Like you
yeah,
have to,
and
you know,
that I'd love to show
it's
you
not the same
how
experience.
I can get the
So
job
you have
done.
to be
I
almost like an
specialize in-
actor,
and clients
actress,
just like you,
to make
for
sure
sale
that
by owner, and
everything
show
is
you
coming
how I
across the
make
right
them
way and
more
it's
money
exciting.
selling it and invest in the
But,
commission by working.
You shouldn't be doing a lot of those
Bring me
though.
a buyer.
You should be having a conversation, a meeting with them.
Okay.
Really, the market should be local. Now, if I have somebody from a different country, yeah, I do this, and it's not too difficult. And if we ever have that, I always sit down with them and I can show them how to do it. But it's not very often that happens.
Buyers to come.
It doesn't happen too often.
I don't know, until I get an offer.
Do you get an offer? Okay.